When you think about the biggest risks in agribusiness, things like weather or market prices probably come to mind first. But what if the one factor that can truly make or break your supply chain is how you engage with the community? At GAB Climate Smart, we've learned that treating the community as a core part of our operations isn't just a nice idea. It's the absolute key to unlocking real, foundational reliability. So that really brings us to a fundamental question, doesn't it? Is community engagement a cost center? Something you just spend money on? Or is it a core operational asset? For us, the answer is crystal clear. This isn't about charity. It's about building a business that's resilient and predictable. And honestly, how you answer this question defines your entire strategy.
So here's what we're going to walk through. We'll start by rethinking the role of community, then we'll dive into our integrated strategy. We'll show you how that builds a clear path to reliability, how it reduces risk, and finally, what the real advantage is for our partners.
All right, first things first. This really requires a huge shift in thinking. It's about moving away from a cost-based model and embracing an asset-based one. We're taking community engagement from the sidelines and putting it right at the center of how we operate. You can really see the difference here. The traditional view often treats community work as a separate thing, right? A CSR initiative. It gets labeled as a cost and, frankly, can even introduce new risks. Our view, though, is the complete opposite. We see it as a fully integrated operational asset. It's something that actually improves consistency and accountability. It's not an add-on, it's a core part of our business strategy.
Okay, so what does this integrated strategy actually look like on the ground? Let's get into our core operational principle. We call it our community-driven advantage. And look, this isn't just a buzzword or some standalone program. It's a professional methodology. It's how we systematically integrate people and processes right into our core farm operations. And we do it to support three absolutely crucial pillars: labor stability, trust-based land access, and rock-solid ethical compliance. This statement, right here, it really sums up our entire philosophy. The reason our operations are dependable is because of how we work with people. That respect and professionalism, they aren't just values we talk about. For us, they are critical inputs that directly produce a predictable, stable output.
So how do we turn that philosophy into reality? Well, it's not magic. It's a deliberate, step-by-step process. Let's walk through how this process builds consistent value.
It all starts with people. It has to. We begin with professional engagement with local teams and their leadership. That's how you build trust, and trust is the currency for everything that follows: land access, collaboration, you name it. Once that trust is in place, you can establish real accountability with clear, documented agreements. And when you have both trust and accountability, you get the result we're all after: consistency, predictable and reliable operations. Each step just builds right on top of the last.
Now, this approach does more than just create reliability. It actively helps us mitigate some of the most common challenges you see in agriculture. It's all about reducing risk by building trust.
Yeah, I'm sure anyone in this business recognizes these. Labor instability, local conflicts that pop up from miscommunication, reputational damage, ethical lapses, and of course the big one, inconsistent access to land. Any one of these can throw a huge wrench in the works.
And here's how our approach directly tackles those risks. By building professional relationships, we foster labor stability. Through trust, we secure land access and continuity. We ensure ethical compliance with documented consent. And we reduce conflict by creating clear channels for communication. The whole system is designed to turn those potential liabilities into sources of strength.
So at the end of the day, all of this operational stability translates into very real advantages for our partners. Let's talk about what that means for you. It's actually pretty straightforward. For our bulk buyers, it means reliable, predictable, and consistent supply you can count on. For our JV partners, it means operational continuity with significantly reduced risk. And for institutions, it means you're working with a partner who is ethical, low risk, and genuinely grounded in the local community.
When you boil it all down, our approach is about building robust, people-centered systems. We're creating something that delivers much more than a single harvest. We're creating long-term value and the kind of unwavering reliability that our partners can build their own businesses on. So we'll leave you with this to think about. As you look at your own operations, ask yourself, how could integrating the community as a core operational asset transform reliability in your supply chain? It's a shift in perspective, but we believe it's one that's absolutely critical for the future of agribusiness.